About me. Let's talk about number one. That's all I know. Hello and welcome, Facebook friends. Oh, shoot. And did I pick the right group?
I'll check.
Executive Mindset Life Coaching Group. Ready, going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Awesome.
Go for it.
Hello, brain trainers. We're calling you big dreamers, people that have something, people that want more in life, and they've been trying positive mindset, trying different things, everything, anything, just to have this come naturally and effortlessly. And so welcome. We want to see your dreams come true and we want to be part of the journey. We're Rita Wood and Tammy Magnuson, and it's going to be a fun evening. We're going to be talking about how to restore and another word and rewire energy. Renew?
Just to, renew, rebuild. Sometimes, we find ourselves just going, doing. Never do we stop and complete something. Complete a relationship, complete an old behavior, complete an old habit. And so we are left wasting time, money, and energy with these loops. These loops that just keep happening over and over again. And the loop can be, a thought, it can be a feeling, it can be a story. You did this to me, 15 years ago. Like, we just need to complete it and put it in the past and leave it in the past, and just enable you to restore and come from a place where your time is valuable. If your time is valuable and you spend all your Christmases complaining about she did this and he did that, and remember that Christmas, you're wasting time. You go to work and you sit by the water cooler and you talk about so and so did this and did that. And so we're wasting time, and time is health, and time is money. Time is energy that you're exerting in areas that have no value. That and Netflix. And series, don't get caught in that. So here's an opportunity to be able to just restore that, get back some of that energy, get back some of that for your own healing, for your own transformation, for your own dreams. So how can we do that? How do we do that, Miss Tammy?
Well, one thing we need to know is what fills us up, like what leaves us energetic, so that we can practice that. So it's just important to, like, there are certain things where you feel drained, and there are certain things where you'll be like, wow, I'm alive, I'm so energetic, and find out what those are for you. Find out what it is that rejuvenates you and leaves you with restored and renewed energy, and journal on them. So I think it's really important that you have them
videotape them. Yeah. So they can show up next year. So Tammy just went into this hot sauna in Wisconsin with, outside in the pool, it's like a pool, right? So she did this hot and cold. So that gets you energized. And so, you would want to journal that, and you have a video journal. So that works.
Yes. And it just brings you up to a different level that you're practicing it. But then if you video it, it's going to give you even more aliveness, I think. So play with that a little bit. So knowing those energy.
So step one is knowing what in the past has given you energy and has left you feeling restored. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And what excites you?
Oh yeah, what excites you?
Right. So writing about that, what you'd like to learn about, what you're looking forward to, what you expect. I heard a statistic, and it makes total sense. Well, I don't know if I remember the statistic, but basically just planning a vacation increases your happiness, right? So that's the kind of things that you want to do to increase your energy. You want to plan it, plan a vacation, imagine doing something that you've always wanted to do. Like, what's your bucket list? Just imagining and writing down your bucket list is really exciting. So that can increase your energy to do the things that you do every day when you have something to look forward to. Good. And what's next, Rita? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah. So as you write that down, as you write down that your happy vacation, your what creates excitement, we want you to notice how you know you're doing that. Like if you were to go there, go to that vacation, go to that excitement, you know, what are you noticing? How do you notice that excitement? Where in your body do you feel it? And is it a picture? Is it a sound? And we want you to step inside that and make it bigger, make it stronger, make it brighter, right? And as you're doing that practice right now, make that stronger and bigger and make that feeling just like wash over you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, really anchoring, really allowing yourself to step into that excitement, to step into that, because how you do excitement here in this memory is a program. It's an anchor. It's something that you're going to be able to take wherever you go. So go ahead and take a deep breath, come on back. And anchor that in your wrist. It could be your right wrist, your left wrist, it doesn't matter. Take a deep breath. Very good. And then you want to know who are you in that memory? This is very popular. Like there's a way of being that occurs when you are in that memory. So go back into that memory, step in there, and who do you get to be in that memory? You can be open, you can be loved, you can be important, who are you? You're dynamic, you're empowered, you're excited, you're restored, you're re-energized. So who are you? And just notice who you are. And you should have a piece of paper so you can be writing some of this down.
Right.
So go ahead and take a deep breath and anchor that in and just say, I am excited, or I am empowered, or I am loved, whatever it is. Now we're anchoring that statement. So you anchored your happy memory or your vacation, your excitement. Now you're anchoring that. Very good. Very good. So then what we want to do is we want to have you pick an area that you are going to go to work at. So what area? Is it finances? Is it family? What is it? Where do you need to restore something? Is it in your relationship? This whole month we're just all about relationships and how we do relationships. But what area do you want to restore? What area do you want to complete? With who do you want to complete? And this is what I love about our work, Tammy, is that we don't have to go to that person and say, hey, can you forgive me for being honoring to you for the last 15 years? Like we can be complete with that person, place, or thing within ourselves, because what we do inside ourselves, we've done to other people. So, right. So we don't have to, in my eyes, we don't have to run around with our tail between our legs, begging for forgiveness. We just do that within ourselves. And then before you know it, opportunity shows up and it's like, there was never an issue. So there's a lot of magic that occurs. So pick your person, pick where the area you want to restore. And if you want, type it in. So we have relationship, one's doing relationship. That's beautiful. If it's a particular person, give it the title of that person. And then you want to find out, what do you believe about this problem, this issue? So what we're going to do is we're going to step into, do we want to step into how they wish the relationship is, the ideal, the desired outcome? I guess, yeah. What is your desired outcome of that relationship? I want to be at peace. I want to be able to communicate. I want to be connected. I want to create. What is it that you want from this relationship? Who do you want to be in this relationship? So I want you to write it down, because sometimes we don't even know. Like, we just have an idea in our head about how this relationship should work, but we never actually write it down. Let's get it out of our head and write it down in our thing, because then we can read it. We're like, wow, I have high standards. Right? Now you're actually seeing it. So you want, yeah, connect and communicate. Beautiful. And I want you to notice, if you're connecting and you're communicating, what becomes available? What way of being becomes available to you? So there you are, you're in this ideal relationship and you're connecting and communicating. What do you get? What do you get out of it? What's important to you? Could be significance. It could be, certainty. It could be security. It could be, what is it? What is it for you? What do you get out of that? And so that right now, what we're doing is we're just taking a little inventory of what we want. And what we want to create in this relationship. And then we'll be able to move into, where are you now? So satisfaction and security, very good. So how is it now? So let's go into our step 3. How is it now? How is that relationship now? And as you go into the how is it now, what is your belief about this relationship? It's too hard. It's whatever. What is, I don't want to put anything in your, I don't want to make something up for you, but what is it? What was I saying? I forgot.
What is it now, right?
Yeah, what is it? How is the relationship now? Yeah, how is it now? I went to it's hard because that's my story, right? It's hard. Why does it have to be so hard? So yeah, but what is your relationship, or that area that you want to go to work on? What is it like now? Okay. And what do you believe about that? What do you believe about it? What's your experience? Uncomfortable? Yeah. Yeah. There's that uncomfortability. What's your experience in this relationship? What are you doing? What are you doing in this relationship, or what are you not doing? There's like a sense of, we know what we're doing and not doing. Maybe that you're not communicating. Maybe that you're not, apologizing when you make mistakes. So what are you doing? Maybe you're yelling, or what are you not doing? Right. And so what do you have? So like, if you're working on finances or relationship, what do you have? I have a spouse, I have a girlfriend, I have children, whoever it is that you're working with. So what do you have? Do you have separation? Are you in the middle of a divorce? Are you like, what do you have? Very good. Right now we're just taking an inventory, because see, we have 2 set points. We have the point where you want to be, your desired outcome, and then we're working on where you are now. And we go to work on just in the gap, just whatever the unconscious brings up. That's where we go to work on, because otherwise we're fixing problems that are not relevant. But if the subconscious mind brings it in, then it is. So what might someone have to believe to have this experience? Whatever experience it is, family life, okay? So what might someone have to believe to have this experience? I'm not good enough, I'm not capable, I'm a man, I'm a woman, there's some belief, I live here, I live there, they live, you know, there's a belief there. Right? And what are your judgments? Write down your judgments about yourself. Like, who are you? I'm impatient. I'm ready to go cray cray. Like, right? And you know, guys, this isn't, no one's looking at your paper, and you don't have to tell on yourself. But this is an opportunity for you to tell on yourself, right? So you want to tell on yourself, because it's good to, don't you think it's good to tell yourself, Tammy?
Yes, because I mean, you could go to a coach that's going to set up a program for you to follow, do this, do this, do this, do this. And you kind of hope that you'll get the same results as everybody else. But when you go internally and you're asking these questions and you are totally lost. Yeah. And so you're actually looking at the source where you can change it from. You have to know these resources. That's why the questions are so important, because then you're looking at what's going on inside, and that's what you can change. That's what you can influence, and then get different results. So telling on yourself lets you know what it is that you believe, where it's limiting you, and how it's preventing you from actually having what you want.
Yes. Yes, yes. So what are your judgments about you? What are your judgments about your relationship? And what are your judgments about just the world? Because how we know how you judge things will determine your way of being. Where did you learn that way of being? We learned it from, you know, when we were young. So once you have your judgments, write them down. And then I want to know that what's the impact of that way of being, of you being not good enough, uncomfortable, you know, whatever your resistance are, what is the impact in your relationship? Who do you not get to be? Who do you not get to be? Some of us can't be free. Some of us can't be open. Some of us can't even be loved, because those ways of being are blocking us or resisting. So who do you not get to be? Unloved. Very good. Very good. So now that, if you notice that impact, that feeling, that sensation, I want you to really notice how you know that you don't get to be loved, that maybe you don't love, you're not able to love others. And that feeling, that emotion, where have you felt that before? So what we're looking for is a memory. And a memory could be a visual memory, it could be an auditory memory, it could be a feeling, sensation, somewhere here feeling. We want to find that emotional pain, that fear. This is the fun part, huh, Tammy? Just kidding. And as you find that, 0 doesn't bother me at all, 10, it's really strong. So if you want, you can let us know in the chat. And then we're just going to go to work at it, because we know that the magic is in the tapping. So we're going to go to work in that area that you chose, and just choose to get the most out of this session, choose to get the most out of, okay. And if there's no resistance, no resistance is fine, guys. Like this is why it works, because we work from wherever you are, wherever it is that you are, like however you show up to these calls works. You don't have to prepare. You don't have to. So if you're not noticing anything, that's okay, because there's layers of protection, layers of protection. And so once we start unpeeling those layers of protection, the truth will prevail, and we will be able to, flip it and switch it and make it good again. So, so that level that nothing's coming up, or the level of resistance, we can just measure that. So if something's not coming up, 0, how true? 0, it doesn't bother you. 10, it's really strong. And do you give us permission to work with you to do whatever it takes? We have Tammy. Tammy's like the imagination queen, okay? So she's going to lead you into the call. She's going to tell you to notice how you know. And it's fun when you interact, because then we get to play. We have a 10 here.
Yes. If either of you want to interact, it's going to be a lot better in the long run for either of you, or at least chat. But if you chat and want to chat to everyone, then they can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Go from there. But yeah, use your imagination. I was working with a person, and she said something about how my imagination is helping her get an imagination, and how much more fun it is to have that instead of worry. How much more, and beneficial for you. So if you have resistance to imagining fun and exciting and fantastical things, then we can tap on that. But you're already doing it. You just might be doing it for negative things instead of positive. All right. So whatever the issue is, we'll call it relationships for right now. It's easier for me to have some word. And just notice, how it bothers you. Close your eyes, go back there, take a deep breath, and notice for the very last time all the ways that you know it, from now to the beginning of your life. Notice every sensation, every sound, every way that you see it, every way you know it about yourself. Feel it, hear it, taste it, touch it, smell it, and make it really big. So 10 is as bad as it can get, and 0 doesn't bother me at all. And so if we ask you to make it really big, we're just gathering all those resources together. Make it really big. All right. And then we use tapping. And for some people that don't know tapping, there's a lot of documentation behind what it actually does inside of the brain. We're using it to interrupt a pattern and get you back to what you want. If you want to be free, you want to be happy, you want to be loved, you want to be living the most exciting life you can imagine, then you probably have to stop doing what you're doing. Am I right? Stop doing what you're doing. And this is what we use to stop. It's the tapping technique. So we tip our head up, smile. We say, let it go.
Let it go.
All the anger, sadness, fear, resentment, helplessness, hopelessness, rejections, all the discouragement, all the issues, the problems, the sensations, the sounds. Just let it all go. I'm right here. It's time to move on, right? It's time to create something better. It's time to imagine it the way I want it to be. Take a deep breath in. Blow it all out. And get into that big, happy place where you already created the color, the sensation, the sounds, what you see, that good feeling, what it means about you. So I'm just going to say, I'm loved, because that covers an abundance of things. And if you're in a relationship, it's quite possible you want to feel loved. So notice how you are loved. Notice how this person, that thing, this day, that place, notice how those showed up for you so you could feel this loved feeling, right?
Yeah.
It's like you orchestrated it. If you had a magic wand and orchestrated the feeling loved, you would have created that happy memory. Good job. All right, So then we just go back, squeeze your wrist, say, I'm loved. Go back and notice what's changed. So the first thing you want to do is look around, listen, feel the sensations inside of you. Notice what's changed, because the brain does this for you. And it's really exciting when it starts happening.
Yeah. So I like if is something else coming up. So sometimes after you do a couple rounds of tapping, that nothing that comes out, a memory might pop up, or a feeling or sensation. So and when it pops up, it's just letting it flow. We're just letting it out. We're venting it. We're moving it through. So notice that that feeling might have changed. That resistance might have switched.
Yeah. And if not, let's spell resistance backwards. You picked a nice long word. Come on. Spell it.
Well, he said nothing's coming up. So we can do nothing. There's
Okay.
this thing called numb and dumb, right? Like parts of our body just are numb. So maybe we do numb backwards. That one's an easy word.
You're making it so easy for them. You can do nothing backwards. Do nothing backwards and forward. GNIHTON. GNIHTON. Did I spell that right?
Yeah, good job.
GNI. So gni ton.
Ning.
Let it go. Deep breath in.
So there's something that happens when you when you go into spelling. You're using different parts of your brain. So this is like the good bad collapse. This is what memories are able to switch and flip.
Right. You have two sides of your brains, and they regulate such different things. So let's just switch them up and see what happens. Yeah. They're like swinging back and forth, two parts of your brain swinging together. All right. So go back and notice what's changed. And again, look around, look at the faces, the sensations, the sounds.
Yeah. So if you're being scolded, look at who's scolding you. Look at their face. If it's a childhood memory, just notice how it's changed.
Right. So their face, if it bothers you, notice what part it is. So sometimes a face can make us think something about us, even if that person was squinting to see the words on the paper, and we think a squint means I'm
constipated.
I'm in trouble. I'm constipated. Like whatever it means. Just notice it. Notice their face first. Is it the eyebrows, the eyes, the crinkles, the wrinkles, the flared nostrils, the mouth, the lips, the teeth? What is it about their face? And so I like saying what it is, like their eyes. It's their eyes. It means I'm bad. It means I'm in trouble. Let it go. Let it go.
That's scolding. I'm getting scolded. I let it go. All the ways I get scolded, I let it go. That scolding feeling.
Let it
all
go.
the ways I'm scolding myself by feeling that right now. I'm doing it to myself now. I let it go.
That's right.
I let
And
it flow.
Backwards,
I let it out.
Let it out. It's over.
Switch it and flip it. Make it good.
Time to stop scolding ourselves, right? This really is a deep self-care and self-love for ourselves, enough so that we know we didn't deserve, or we know that it's not benefiting us any longer. Being scolded back then isn't benefiting us. And so we're just going back and letting it go, letting it change.
Updating it. Yeah, we get to update that memory. You're no longer, 5, you're no longer 8. How old are you? Tell yourself how old you are.
Yeah. Right now, not that good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just notice like you're right here. Wiggle your toes, look at a picture on the wall. My picture's crooked. I don't know who did that. But like, just notice that you're right here. You're present. Okay. Bring yourself back to present. When you can maintain being present, wow, life really changes. You're not in the past, you're not in the future, you're just right here, and you can really start to appreciate and be grateful for things. All right, let's go back and notice what's changed. Is it a color, a voice, a sensation, a smell? Notice what's changed and imagine you're stepping in that other person's shoes. What color are their shoes? What's your new outfit look like? Like, I really want you to be there in that person. And then look at yourself and what do you notice? Look, smell, feel, just what do you notice about that younger you? Because that is your own limiting belief. It's not theirs. It's the way you perceived them to think of you because you already thought that of yourself, or because it was created and in this memory. So notice what they think of you. Is it good or is it bad? What do they think? They think, wow, there's rainbows over that person. What, Rita?
It's how Alex stated that it's intensely reduced. So
Perfect.
yeah.
Reduction of negative memories, right? Good.
Yeah.
So now we want to notice what they think of us. Let it go.
Let it go.
I believed this about myself. Do like little butterfly swipes. Imagine little butterflies carrying it off. Imagine a big rainbow above you and just say, I'm letting this go.
I like when you do the heart.
Yeah, make a big heart on yourself. Yeah, we're letting it go. Whatever I thought, they thought, that I thought that they thought, let it all go.
I think we can make a face heart too.
Yes. Maybe you could make a face heart on them. Wow.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Maybe you could use paint and paint beautiful little things that you enjoy, sparklers or rainbows or puppies. Maybe they could be panting, right? Make it silly, make it fun. Deep breath in, blow it out. I'm loved. Enough of that stuff, right? It's time to go be loved. It's time to feel loved. It's time to do that for yourself. And that's what we're doing. Interrupt and love. Interrupt and love. Interrupt and love. And eventually you'll be like, hey, I just want to be loved and stop diddling, daddling back here. Fiddle faddling.
Very good. You know, the more creative you are, folks, the more, because, you know, the brain works in metaphors. So this is why Tammy's having, you know, all this. And if you're following through, it starts if you're listening to her and making the pictures and the images and noticing, feeling the sensations and the sounds, it just helps your brain just really go there. So make sure you keep following along with that.
Very good. So now let's go back and notice what's changed. Is that belief still there?
Is that judgment still there?
Yeah. You judged yourself, but you used them, and that was your excuse for this behavior.
Let it go. All the ways I created it all for myself. Yeah, you created the resistance, and now you get to change it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what we actually do. We judge ourselves, imagining it's somebody else, and then we blame them for our bad behavior and our inability to do something and our limiting belief. And so we just want to let all of that go. Just let it go. Feel raindrops falling down on your face, a little bit of rain, a little bit of sunshine. How would you do sunshine? I don't know, like big hands. Whatever feels good to you. We're letting go of anything that's blocking, stopping, preventing me from my energy. my life I want, and love. Deep breath in and out. I'm loved. Notice your happy memory. Where is that good sensation? Put your hand on it. Is it in your heart? Is it in your throat? Is it on your face? I'm loved. Is it in your neck? In your stomach? And just let it grow. Let it feel the warmth. You're alive. You're right here. Just allow it to get bigger. I'm loved. Really, really, really big. It's proof.
Yeah.
Deep breath in and out. Peace. Good. Go back and notice. Notice all the changes. What are they doing? Are you having a water fight with all that water we just had? Are there rainbows everywhere? Are the butterflies flying around? Are you feeling that big, beautiful love inside of you? Are you noticing how different everything is? 0, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. 10, it's as bad as it can get. Where are you at? And someone was having resistance to imagining fantastical things. So is that changing? Like, what did we learn about as a child? Good, down to a 4. So what did we learn about as a child about fantasizing? What did you learn? Don't have your head in the clouds. I'm headless in the clouds. Let it go. I need to be attached to my body. I'm going to let go of having my head in the clouds.
That
Maybe
black ball.
A black ball?
The black ball, the left side of the abdomen, whatever it is.
Oh.
Just let it know it's safe. Safe to letting it go. Safe to letting it flow.
Ball right out of there. Just watch it going boing. It's like the biggest super ball you've ever seen. Flies. Yeah. And so whatever it means about you, that's what we're letting go of. Okay. Smile. I know we don't want to smile, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah. How about singing happy birthday to yourself?
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Tammy.
Wait, when is your birthday?
March.
Okay. Happy birthday to me. Happy
When's your birthday?
To December.
Woo!
December to remember. Today. Just kidding.
December 7th. When is it real?
I'm not.
14th?
No, the 21st.
21st. Oh, you were a Christmas blessing.
Yeah.
I have a child born the 14th and 31st. 2 December birthdays for this mama.
Oh, wow. Lucky you.
Yeah. All right, guys, don't have too much fun singing happy birthday to yourself now. Come on, get back there and notice what's bothering you.
Notice what's changed out, like that black ball, the left side. Notice what's changed in that abdomen. It might have moved. You might be noticing you're feeling lighter and brighter, maybe some tingling. You might be yawning, coughing, burping. Those are all ab reactions that occur as you are letting it go. So just go back there and just notice what's changed. It's moved. Very good.
It is so fascinating when that kind of stuff happens, because I think I just grew up not thinking emotions were part of my body, but were part of something that somewhere else. I don't know. And so when we're letting go of emotions, our body is responding to it, and it can be really fascinating. I've had tingling. I've had it feel like blood is just rushing right into my body, like things opened up.
Very good. So just notice where it's moved and notice how it's moving, and just say it's okay to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to let it flow. It's okay to vent it. It's okay to let it out. And it's safe to switch it and flip it and make it nice again.
Wonderful. Fantastical.
wonderful, fantastical. Take a deep breath, blow it out. And then just do like, 3 inhales in and out. Because as you're breathing in and out, you're changing the physiology of your body. You're getting oxygen into those areas. And if you want, just kind of wiggle, shake things up, shift, shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Yes, I do like to shake my legs as things start feeling different. Really good.
Yeah.
Go back and notice what's changed. 0, it doesn't bother me. 10, it's as bad as it can get. And wow, I'm just like so thankful that our brain does this for us and it doesn't have to be hard work.
Yes.
It really changes. We're naturally imaginative. I mean, how did we imagine all these things from our past that we don't even know if it happened?
Right. Yeah.
And it certainly happened different if you ask the other person. So
yeah.
You're very
okay, Alex. So what I like for you to do is I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and I just want you to kind of breathe in and out, nice and even, nice and steady. And then I want you to just focus in that abdomen area and just kind of just notice, a color, sensation, notice the intensity, if it's wide, if it's narrow, if it's flat, if it's round, and I just want you to observe it. I want you to be curious with it. I want you to be calm about it. So just keep breathing, and just allow that part to, what does it want you to know? It's kept you safe this long. It's kept you protected this long. So I want you to really maybe thank that part and say, thank you for keeping me safe. Thank you for keeping me safe. Thank you for keeping me safe. And just with a lot of calm. And if you need at this point, you can still be tapping if the sensations are high and I want you to keep on breathing because we just want to honor that part. That up parts were there to protect us for some reason. Take a deep breath, blow it out, come on back, wiggle your toes, come and look at me, come closer. I don't see you. Just kidding. So, and I just want you to look around the room. And I want you to see if there is something that part wanted you to know. Sometimes, our body holds information. And that information, like, let's say, yeah, you got scolded and you got like a nervousness in the body. And then that, something happened and something happens and your body goes to remember that feeling, remember that sensation. Right. So just go back there and just notice what's changed and notice what hasn't.
And also if you are judging something, like I'm lost, I'm broken, whatever it is for you. If you're noticing that, ask yourself, what is the opposite? Okay. So that sensation in your stomach, it means something. And then if it does mean something that you can, like, if this is making sense for you, then ask, what is the opposite? Because that's what we want to build up and that's what we want to practice more than this, right? Good. Anybody writing? All right, let's go back and notice what's changed. Notice that area in your stomach.
It's narrowed. Very good.
If you go like this, I can hear you better on mute. Don't you guys just want to mute people in your memory sometimes? Like, go ahead, mute them out. Yeah, cute. All right, good. So it's narrowed. Good.
Narrowed.
So what would it take to flatten it? What would it take to shrink it? What would it take to shut it, to make it complete, to make it eliminated? We're eliminating it. All of the ways that it's holding anything.
All the ways I'm narrow, I let it go. That narrow feeling. Where are you being narrow, Alec? Where are you being narrow? Are you narrow-minded? Ooh, I think you're narrow-minded. I let it go. That feeling, that sensation, whatever it is, I let it go. Good job. Take a deep breath, blow it out. And just know that as you guys are watching this, you know, part of our job is to make sure that we clean it up, right? So I would not recommend you or anybody watching to poke. It's what we call poking and provoking. We're just allowing the subconscious mind to bring it up, rising the sensations so we can tap it down. So I'm on your side, Alex. So if I say I'm being there, because look, what we're doing to our body, we're doing it to ourselves. Unconsciously, we're narrow-minded. Unconsciously, we're creating narrow choices. Unconsciously, we are narrowing our relationships to zero because we're like, whatever. So we just don't know how it works. We just know that the mind works in metaphors, and if we can tap that feeling, that sensation. So what's the opposite of being narrow? What's the opposite? So notice what's shifted, notice what's flipped. Broad-minded, yeah. So yeah, it's safe to be broad-minded. Mm-hmm. It's safe to be open-minded. The more open I am, the more relaxed I am. The more relaxed I am, the better relationships I get to have, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so go back to that abdomen sensation and notice it disappeared. 0 doesn't bother me. 10, it's still hanging out, keeping me company because I'm gonna miss it. It's the only company I have. Just kidding.
It's the only relationship I have.
It's only a 1. Very good. Very good.
Nice job.
Good job.
Nice job. It's more fun to be in your happy memory. Deep breath in, blow it out. This is the real you. This is the authentic you without a bad experience, a negative experience. So that's why it feels so good. That's why it makes you so happy. That's why you want more of it. Because it's more true to the authentic you. Okay? Any experience that takes away from that happiness, that authentic you, that who you are in your happy memories is not going to hold space in, near, or around you. Peace. Okay, let's go back and notice what's changed. Notice what's changed.
And make sure you're sticking to the same memory, okay? Even though we went down a little rabbit hole, go back to the memory, the original memory. Notice what's changed on there. Notice the flips. Notice the faces.
Good job. And what is your number? 0? Doesn't bother me a bit. 10, it's as bad as it can get. The reason we test this is because we just want to know how you're doing it internally and how much juice it has, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so yeah, it has happy faces and it's changed all the way around. Very good.
Awesome. So now, how do we make it even better? Even better, even more exciting, even more fun, even more everything that you want to be in the world. Okay? If it was loved, if it was important, if it was fantastical, like whatever you want to be, go back there and just imagine this big, huge gift that you're giving yourself. You open it and you automatically, that thing, you're being it. Everybody sees it. They know it. You're shining. You're the epitome of that happiness, the happiness that's in your happy memories. Make it fun.
Yes.
Say fun things. Laugh hard. Laugh till you fall on the floor. Make it great. Notice how easy it is. Notice how effortless. Just enjoy it. Good job. Is everyone having fun? Everyone enjoying it? Everyone making it great? Is it more fantastical? Good. If not, add more stuff that you like. Like go back there and imagine the little you is getting what the little you liked, or what the you likes right now. You know, I always add animals because I like animals. Why not? If I can imagine an animal right now, I can imagine it back then.
Yeah. So we have, it's really fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. So now that it's fantastic and everyone in this memory is smiling, would you be smiling watching this? This is your life. This is your belief. This is what benefits and nourishes and serves you to be more of what you were created to be, more of what your purpose is. Are you all smiling, laughing, enjoying it?
Yeah. And just notice how you are good enough. And just notice your love life. Notice the connection, the communication you have already in this memory because you flipped it.
Right. Good job. All right, well, invite those people, that person, yourself. You can invite the little you can invite the future you can invite whoever's in the memory, you can invite everybody. As long as everyone's smiling, invite them over for a hug and just feel their arms around you. Hold them as tightly as they're holding you and whisper in their ear just what you needed to hear. This is all you needed. And now listen as they tell you what you need to hear. And let those words make changes and notice how complete you are. You've just made complete. You've just made peace. You've just realized that everything inside of you is you, and you might as well love it. And let your brain do what it's capable of doing, imagining, changing, and creating more love inside of you. Good job. Take a deep breath in, squeeze your wrist, blow it out, and allow all these changes to occur all through the day, even as you sleep tonight. Notice how good it feels. Now that you know that you've made complete peace with this, and now you have a whole different perspective, and now you get to create all the fantasy you want inside that memory. Go back and do it more. Add in roller coasters, add in trains, toy, what's a good toy?
Tonka toy, Tonka trucks.
Christmas lights, Tonka trucks.
Uh,
Yeah, what did my kids like? Yeah,
oh,
just
those pogo sticks. Ching, ching, ching.
ooh.
Oh, how about those jacks? Psh.
A pogo stick. That sounds fun.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, good. And just click your heels together. There's no place like home, and you get to be in charge of your drive the bus in your own home inside you, and go back and play it one more time. Make it really great. Notice how easy it is, how effortless, how fun it is for you to give the little you all this joy, all this excitement, all this laughter, all these gifts. And now you know that you are loved. You know it. You have proof. You have lots of proof. You have just added more proof. And life gets better and better. And anytime anything disagrees with disagrees with you being loved, you know to let it go. It's not true. It's not real. And easily get back to feeling all of these happy memories, all of these proofs. We're setting the brain to find all the ways that you are loved, or whatever word you chose for yourself. Good job.
Guys, and it's really important to stay, things will pop up like Tammy was saying. So just if something pops up, it's only for you to go to that happy memory, that new rewritten memory. So an idea or a thought, it's that idea, thought, feeling, sensation that shows up later, and maybe possibly it could already have flipped and it won't ever show up again. Brain training there. No, just kidding. Just know that it's an opportunity for you when that happens, that you go to the happy memory. So you're just redirecting your brain. So that's doing good, bad collapse. And so you're doing it consciously. It's going to be important, but after a while it becomes very effortless. So
Right.
Definitely practice the happy memory, because that's the protocol. That's the code of operation on how to get love, how to be secure, how to be able to connect and communicate. The information is from that memory. So find the gifts, practice the happy memories.
Yeah, excellent. And then you're doing it, you're being it. I just remember feeling like I don't know what else to do, but this is it. This is it. Your brain will do for you what it's been doing this whole time, but now you've just changed the course and what it's looking for. Now it'll be looking for love, looking for happiness, looking for fulfillment, looking for completion.
We just got a wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Good job, Alec. Good. Are you complete with the call?
Yes.
Yes.
Another wow.
I know. Wow. Yes. So great work, folks. Brain training made effortless is what we do. Tammy and I love doing this work. We do it for lots of people all the time, every week. The recording will be inside the group, this Facebook group. So that'll be available there. So you can so just become a member. It's a free membership. I mean, it's a free group. Tammy, you want to post that inside the thing? Sure. And I do want to thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to share and be able to work with you. There's a lot of people out there in this world that are going to need some sort of brain training, are going to need to restore their belief system, to restore their relationships. We have a lot of transitions that are occurring in life, in the economy, in and our government and our health. We need to be emotionally intelligent. And so people are going to need you. And some of you guys are practitioners here, and some of you are level one people. This is what we love doing. We love getting you from your point A to your point B, supporting your growth emotionally, even physically and mentally. And as you work on yourself, things get better and better. Yes, it says, I'm grateful for you too. Yeah, we both love this work, and we've been doing it for 4 or 5 years, 10 years put together. We've been, it's our passion. It's our passion. So we do have a group that we're launching off January 1st. And this group is going to have, we're working with you every week. Two calls a week. We are offering 2 calls a week, 90-minute sessions, and where you do this kind of work. Not only that, but it's a 13-week program in 13 weeks of like consistency, coaching, brain training you, that you can actually reduce any resistance on working on yourself, and excel and complete your level 1. People that work with us are completing their level 1s. They're going to level 2s, from level 2s to level 3s, because we are the support system to Faster EFT Eutaptics training, because that's our modality that we work from. Also, we are offering for the folks that that need, we were talking about dreamers, Tammy. We have different kinds of dreamers. We have ones that are baby dreamers. They're just trying to learn how to just get themselves to get up in the morning and be excited about life. So we are giving an additional 13 weeks for the price of the first 13 week. Not only that, but because we have a passion for you to, how you create your vacation, Tammy, your detail, you're planning out 3 weeks ahead, 3 months ahead, probably, you're right. Booking it, you're getting your whole family excited. We plan our vacation, but do we plan our life? We plan our careers.
Not many people.
Do we plan our relationships? No. I mean, we plan our wedding more than we plan our whole entire structure of our relationship. So not only with that, but we are offering a free 12-month. So this is 1 call a month, and it's the Life Academy. It's the blueprint. It's a life planning academy where you can plan your life. So we give you a structure where you can jump in and create a life vision, a purpose. We break it down into 30, 60, 90 days, daily reviews, daily tasks, weekly tasks. And so you come to the call once a month. We get a structure on what it is you want to complete. What do you want to get accomplished this year? What do you want to train your brain to do? Is it in finance? Is it in fitness? Is it fulfillment? What do you want? So that is going to be absolutely free with the purchase of the 13-week program that we're running. And not only that, but we're going to host 4 quarterly workshops. These workshops are like creating a happy journal. Like, what is the happy journal? How does it work? What's the purpose of it? So we're going to be working on the happy journal, and you guys are familiar with the peace list, but we're calling it, it's what is the peace?
What did we call it?
It's like a peace journal. We're making complete peace with all parts of us, all areas in our life. We're also going to do a vision board. So these workshops are going to allow you to really solidify and hone in one particular subject, so you can have a huge support system. You get a 2-hour session with us. So you get to have a session with us, which will count towards your upper level practitioner certification requirements. So if you guys are interested, let us know, PM us, DM us. If you have any questions, we'll send you an email with any other information that you might need. But thank you for letting me talk and let me share this offer. And anything else, Tammy?
just how, like, what is it like to experiment, to experience, to create an expedition of your life? You know, I just love that you said, you know, we spend more time planning traveling than we do our own life and what we want for our future. And so I really love future pacing, because that is where dreams are made, and that's where we set the focus. And so if you have a dream, it, like Rita said, it can be tiny. It can be like, gosh, I just want to have a marriage partner I actually like. Or it can be, maybe that's huge, I don't know. Or it can be huge, like, wow, I want to, you know, be a Tony Robbins or something. So
Yeah.
whatever it is, wherever you're at, it's perfect. And we love to see you grow. We know you can. Totally believe in it. We believe in you. Awesome. Well, it was so awesome to work with you, and we're really grateful for the opportunity. And if you feel like you had some amazing changes and you're looking forward to doing this more in the future, we do offer a group session. We offer a lot of different things that we're creating programs just for you, catered to you, so that you get the results that you're looking for. So please reach out to us and be happy to help you with that.
Yeah, and then I was just going to say, you know, you can replay this same one over. You can pick a new relationship, a new topic, a new behavior. So, and you can just let Tammy guide you through those, through flipping, and you can, you know, recycle this video and just reuse it for anything that's bothering you. You can go back in there and just allow us, and then your brain will get trained. You'll just think of this video and your brain will flip something like that. You'll be like, I don't even need to go to the video. I just say, I'm going to go to the video, and it starts doing what it does, because the brain can switch it quick. You can flip it quick. So we thank you for your time.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.